Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome to the final post-commentary session for myself and Red Nova, playing
Yep.
Final Fantasy XIV. You know, probably know the story by now, boys and girls. The whole hard drive crash, lost parts, had to replay the entire fucking game from start
Yeah.
to redo the missing parts, and this is the last one. And I
Yep. To
actually
make
don't...
up for that. Yep.
we're currently on chasing Ivy. I'm not entirely sure what this quest was about. The last part,
I remember what it was. Yeah.
I mean, obviously the thing's right there to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing, but
Yeah.
I can't for the life of me remember uh what this quest was about story-wise.
And I can save for you if you want, or you'd rather figure it out.
No, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, it's about chasing out a certain bull within the immortal flames.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember. We're gonna find that out later on.
Yep.
So yeah, I can say this right now, guys. This is part 133. Everything from part 134 to 190, which is the most recent episode we recorded, is all live. Nothing is currently missing. So and here's the thing, I'm gonna upload stuff in bulk soon, so hopefully I won't lose any of it. So hopefully, all that at least should be live commentary for you guys.
Yep. See what happens. Huh?
So yeah, that's like 50, no, that's actually about 54 parts constantly. That's actually a full year's worth of live commentary, no post at all. That's actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Oy vey. It is nice to finally be done with this, though. I mean, I've said this a couple times tonight already, but we finished FF8 earlier on.
Yeah.
We're finishing off what needs to be finished here for FF14. Because at this point, we're like 3.5 years into FF14 in terms of videos, so in terms of content, we've got plenty of content. I could go a year without playing this, and I'd still be able to make sure I had a decent backlog. But I don't want to go that long because I actually do enjoy this game. But here's the thing, we're just so close to being done with fucking projects that have been unfinished for a while now, and I'm so fucking happy about that. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
8 was like this massive fucking monkey on my back that wouldn't leave me alone, that kept fucking poking me in the cheek, little bastard.
Yeah, it didn't help that things kind of didn't go right well enough during the year with things happening.
Yeah.
Obviously, the hard time crash being a big one.
Well, that was definitely a massive headache, but it was... I think I lost... I think... What did I actually lost? I lost the first part of... And spoiler alert here, in case none of these are up yet. The first part of Fable 2, which wasn't a massive deal. It took me 15 minutes to record the first part again, so it's right at the beginning, so that didn't matter. I lost the first part of something else as well, but I can't remember what. But this was the killer. The fucking FF14 redo was the killer, having to
Oh, yeah.
spend 50 to 60 hours playing through the entirety of the game again up until this point just to get these next couple quests in as well. That was a massive pain in the ass. Especially when you could be waiting like upwards of 40 fucking minutes to get into dungeons, if not longer. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we have any voice acted cutscenes. I'll make sure we don't talk over them if it is, but it's not, thankfully, so. How long has 14 been out now? And I mean, like, 14 since version 2 started. Is it like 5 years, maybe 6?
Yeah, it might be because I thought it came out in the year 14 actually.
Because I know the original 14 came out in like 2010 or something like that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Have a quick look. It's been out a while at this point, though.
Yeah. And now we're in the third expansion added to the game since then.
Well, here's the thing: is next to WoW, it's probably the most popular MMO on the market. So, yep, the initial release was 30th of September 2010, but that was the original.
The first one, yep,
Yeah,
version 1.0.
which was a fucking mess by all accounts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't know. I never played it myself, so.
I've seen videos on it and why it ended up being such a headache.
And the 2.0 came out actually 24th of August 2013.
Hmm.
Ironically enough, that was only about 2 months after I started my recording for my Let's Play channel,
Huh.
and 4 days after my birthday. Nice. I mean, we've probably discussed this 1,000 times before, but it's something I often forget. Have you played any of our MMORPGs?
No,
Not even tried them?
not really.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I'm the
I was
one they
close to
pushed.
trying the Star Wars: The Old Republic one, the MMO
Oh yeah,
version.
but the Bioware thing.
Yeah. However, the way it downloaded and like that, I did not like what it did on that. Basically, what it did was it did not give me a choice of where to put the thing, and because my laptop, the main the first hard drive is the one that runs is a solid state drive, which doesn't have anywhere near the space on it that a regular hard drive would have.
Ah, I see.
And because of that, I tried to put it on there, and then the result, it got to the point where my message came up that I never thought I'd see about having to manage my hard drive space. So I thought, wait, what? So I looked on there, and the thing was nearly full because of that.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that. If you can,
So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this unless it can. And the other thing that didn't help was the fact that don't think it has any option for playing controller in that game too, and that was also a drawback.
yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, I have played MMOs with keyboard and mouse before. It is possible, but I'm a controller guy. I can't
Yeah,
get into mouse and keyboard for anything other than like strategy games and stuff.
yeah,
Um,
because one of the things that attracted me to the Old Republic, other than the fact that it was Star Wars, is that the story of it I thought was very good.
well,
For it,
I'm not a Star Wars guy myself. I mean, I've seen some of the films and
I'll
stuff.
say this right now, it's definitely better than the Disney Star Wars movies that came out by a long
By
shot.
the sounds of it, though, that isn't difficult.
Yeah, no,
People hate those. Well, people either love those or they hate those. I have
yeah.
no personal thing. I've only watched like the first 6 movies, so um, I guess with me, the only other one I put any time into was World of Warcraft, and even that wasn't very much.
Yeah.
I played, I think maybe 18 hours in total of the game. Not a lot, but
Mm,
more than I did any other MMO I tried. That was a perfectly fine MMO, but I was a bit lacking for story and characters and stuff, which
yeah.
I do think 14 does a much better job of building its world and its
Oh
lore and
yeah.
all that. And hey, controller support always a plus in my opinion,
Yep.
because PC, MMO RPG designers, not everybody who plays them are keyboard fucking and mouse specialists.
Right.
There are some of us who like controller.
Yep.
I mean, I must admit, when I first got this game and I discovered I could use a controller, I was really pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah. That did help in terms of me getting into it. That's for sure.
I do have to take some of the blame for Nova's addiction, I'm afraid. I
Credit or
was,
blame, however you want to
yeah,
phrase
he
it.
was the one that showcased the game, and he
Yep.
joined me in that stream that time. Is that actually what got you to try it then?
In a way, eventually it was, yeah. Because you know what? If supports control, the game doesn't look that bad. You know what? I'll give it a shot at least and see what it goes. If I don't like it, I can always drop it or whatever. And nope, I'm still on it yet today.
Yep, he has dual citizenship for the United States and Eorzea. He's always in the
and
fucking
Norv
game.
and Norvret.
Hey. I wonder how long they'll keep making the expansion packs, though.
Who knows? Yeah.
I mean, I assume that obviously Shadowbringers is going to conclude some sort of story, but it won't like close the story off altogether.
Yeah, I expect there to be another expansion of those spawn into like it did with Stormblood going into Shadowbringers and the other ones.
Well, here's the thing: as long as the game keeps being popular, then they'll keep making they'll keep making expansion packs for it. Like I say, it is the second biggest MMO out there, so
Yeah, given that popularity, yeah, it would be hard to press for them to just stop it all of a sudden.
and when the only one that's bigger than you is World of Warcraft, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. Even then, World of Warcraft had its period where it wasn't all that great. I think I heard it was the Battle for Azeroth, or what it was it?
I'm not sure. I played.
Yeah, it was Battle for Azeroth because I keep hearing the name, the BFA portion, which is when people were. Well, I know one YouTuber who kind of poked at it, when he was making his basically his comment video on the Shadowbringers trailer from a WoW refugee, as he calls it, which
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty good one, and he did a pretty good job on that as somebody who never played WoW.
I
went back and watched that a few times.
played. I had what was essentially a double pack: the core game and the first expansion, which I think was the Burning Crusades, if I recall. But that was it. I didn't really stick around for Cataclysm or Wrath of the Lich King or whatever it's called. None of that stuff. I say I only played. I had like a 2-month subscription card that came with the double pack I picked up, and like I said, I think I played in total of that 2 months for like 18 hours. And it didn't really. That's the thing. I don't play MMOs often enough to warrant getting a monthly subscription. That's why I always get like a 6-month card or something, because it actually saves me a bit of money in the long run.
Oh yeah.
Still no voice acting. We just got a bunch of background music and noises going on at the moment. I've got it on like the lowest level I can, where I can actually still hear it slightly in case we do have voice acting. So, actually, I can't see Discord at the moment. Are you actually playing 14?
No, I'm actually checking some on the web. We're gonna find that YouTube video eventually.
Oh, teleportation, yeah. Oh, pass a lot of content.
Yes.
Oh,
There
thank God.
it
I got one more in. If there's any more, I'll do them. But yeah, I'm glad I got at least one in before the big break, before we get back into the game in a few months' time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think I mentioned last night that my aunt was dropping off some laptops and shit to because they weren't working anymore. I actually got 2 of the laptops working, so I now have 2 laptops, which is nice. Neither of them are particularly great, but hey, 2 free laptops, 2 free hard drives worth of space for me to use. Hey, why not? And actually, if I can get this 3rd one to do what I ask it to do, I can get the 3rd one working. The 4th one's a write-off, though. The fucking screen's cracked worse than glass.
That's something to check out after we're done with this.
I'll have a look when we're done. Excuse me. Yeah, I realize it's probably going the wrong way here, so I turn around and just go back. And the video's skipping a little bit. Hopefully that won't show up too much in the recording. I admit I was a little bit worried fighting these guys because they're quite high level, but it's fine.
Yeah.
only
As
massive
long as it's
party.
not a soda community, you're not restricted by level, because gives you an advantage for over 50.
And there you go. Wonder how long it'll take them to do a third FF Final Fantasy MMO in the future.
Who
Now
knows?
here's the question: do you think?
It also depends on how well they execute it, unlike what they did with the beginning of 14.
True, but that doesn't mean that they won't actually try and do one. But I'm wondering, will they
No, I just
finally?
mean depending on how long it takes is what I was
Oh yeah, yeah.
referring to.
I'm wondering if they'll wait until 11 completely goes off servers and stuff. Everything shuts down for 11 first.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because although that game's not getting any more updates, the servers are still around for it. So
Yeah.
what's this guy doing over here below the map? He's just sort of in the pose.
Yeah, I can't see your.
Yeah, I accidentally tilted the camera down so I can't see it. Oh, teleportation, yeah! Oh, pass along the Yay, I got 2 out.
Yeah. Oh, pie. God damn it, Turbo.
He might be too busy getting his V card stamped in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. This will go next year, won't it? No, he's going to Vegas this year. I forgot. Fucking hell, that wind is ridiculously bad. Did you ever play anything else on Steam beside this, dude? Because I don't think I can remember the last time you played something different.
I have other stuff that I've played on. It's just been a while because obviously this is taking up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
Well,
What's like the second game in your list for like time spent?
Let me see here.
Because I know you must have like 3,500 or so hours into this at this point.
Let's see. Yeah, currently I've got almost 3,300 hours.
Oh, 3,300. I wasn't too far off.
Yeah. And if you go robotic for a little bit there.
Yeah, the connection is not perfect, but it might have something to do with the weather here, actually.
Might be the wind. Yeah, the second most game I have played on Steam is Vortex Attack at a whopping 89 hours.
Jesus, that is a bit of a fucking gap there, dude. I bet if you added up all the hours from all the other games, it still wouldn't even be half. It wouldn't even be a quarter of what you put into 14.
Yeah, third most is Shell Shock Live at 49 hours.
Yeah, it's not even going to hit like a quarter of what you've put into 14 so far.
The fourth most is a game I don't think I have on there. Legends 45 hours, and then Final Fantasy 10, 2, 24 hours, Sonic Adventure 2, 15.9, Brawlhalla 13.3, Crash Insane Trilogy 10.7, Steriden 10.6, Vortex Attack EX 7. Golf with Your Friends 7, Sonic Mania 5.2, Mega Drive Genesis Classics 4.8, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 4.5, and then other ones that coming in at like less than 2 hours on record for any of those.
Yeah, it doesn't really add up, really, does it? It is obviously all your time spent on Steam is all on one game.
Yeah.
Vortex Attack, is that one where you and Paris kept trying to one-up each other?
It's a space shooter, yeah.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, it's the one where, yeah, you're trying to go for the high scores, and the one year I ended up getting #1 in the world. Not last year, but I think it was like 2018.
Yeah, it was a while ago. and then I got you onto this, and then you forgot all about it.
Oh no, I was still on the 14 then, but it was like I just had one of those sessions where I was just locked in and went on an epic run, which I haven't really been able to duplicate since then. I wanted to mention the fact that even if I had duplicated it last year, it wouldn't have been the highest score last year because you had people who basically kind of made it look like nothing.
I assume obviously a lot of people will be putting more time into that though. Obviously, all your free gaming time's going to 14, so you can't.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way it is at the moment. Ooh, we got ninjas. Alright, so I guess we're gonna... Do we see the woman fight or not? I can't remember. Or does she give herself... I don't recall.
Not here we don't see her fight.
Fucking hell. Oh, quite tired actually. Oh, thankfully though we're not too far off being done. I'm not sure why this is only 27 minutes though, unless... I don't know, I'll have to see if it does actually come out at that, I'm not sure. I'm not going to be editing these tonight anyway. I'll do it another night. So who's actually racing tomorrow morning then? You, Dan, and...
Me and Don, this other group that I wouldn't
okay.
joined. It was actually a group he was with last week, Saturday morning.
Did you just race randomizers constantly?
Well, it's the stuff that comes up because, whenever he asks for something, usually I throw that in there because, he's gotten in some of the ones that I'm in himself, FF4 or Super Metroid, those ones.
By the way, people, I apologize for the video skipping a little bit here. Well, it's not skipping, it's freezing. I don't know if that's just the video that we're watching now, or because my PC is crapping out a little bit or something, but if it is in the video, I do massively apologize for that. Thankfully, not really much is getting missed. In fact, I don't even think any text has been missed yet, it's just occasionally freezing up. And there's Michael playing Final Fantasy 13. Oh no. No, let's not have that. No.
Yeah, I saw that pop up as well.
And you can't, unless you're playing the game to make fun of it, you should never play 13. Holy fuck, the wind.
Hey, you mentioned that a few times
already. Yeah, I just heard it slam a window upstairs.
Yeesh.
So, like 2.5 minutes left here. Again, I'll explain really quickly. We will be back to live commentary starting next part, and it is pretty much live commentary from then on out up until at least episode 190. Which is the most recent part we recorded, as I've already mentioned, and I missed the teleport there, but never mind. I've already done it twice, this part.
Aww.
Maybe one more time if we teleport again, I'll make sure I do it, but never mind.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, guys. If accidents happen with stuff like this, files occasionally get lost, files get corrupted, and it can't be helped. But it hasn't been as bad as it could have been. I could have lost every single fucking file, and that would have been let's put it this way: if I had to, I would have probably just stopped doing the Let's Play channel if I'd lost everything I did, because I wouldn't have been able to make up the entire fucking year's worth again. But a couple parts here and there, that's at least doable. But thankfully, I was able to salvage most of it, just minus a couple of 14's videos. So we got a little over a minute left. So, yeah, I mean, I can at least say everything is finished. I need finished now. I can happily start editing. I can start making thumbnails. I can start planning an upload schedule and everything. It's so nice to be able to finally get to that point now. I just need to edit these last couple of videos and that's it. I can start everything else, and oh god, it's such a nice feeling.
Oh, yeah. But
yeah, thank you, Nova, for... I mean, obviously this is technically a co-op project anyway,
Yeah.
but thank you for always joining me for these post-com sessions and stuff. Take a bit of a break from 14 for a few months, as I said. I've got a couple single solo projects I'm currently working on and stuff, and it is what it is, but hey, back to live action in next week's episode, so there you go. I guess we've got 10 seconds left, so I'll say thank you for watching, and sayonara, people. Anything you need to say?
Yeah.
Okay, then.